78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button and hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. All right, let's talk about it, y'all. So, ESPN has reported that LeBron James has he fell out with Jeanie Buss. You know, we all know Jeanie Buss sold the Lakers, and a report comes out that Jeanie Buss allegedly said some stuff behind the scenes that she had grown tired of LeBron James' ego. She resented the fact that LeBron was being considered the savior to the Lakers. She felt that LeBron James did not take responsibility for him asking the Lakers to go out and get Russell Westbrook and then pretending like Russell Westbrook sucks so bad and like the team has to do something to improve and all of this stuff. He pretended like he had nothing to do with the trade. He allowed the Lakers organization and coach Darvin Ham to be butchered for a decision that LeBron James and Anthony Davis wanted to bring in Russell Westbrook. Okay. She's also upset that the fact that LeBron James didn't appear to be appreciative of them bringing in his son, Bronny James, who we all know Bronny James, he did not earn his spot. We all understand that. I don't mind LeBron getting his son that he can flex his power, fine. But if an organization like the Lakers, historic organization like the Lakers, drafts your son and you know that your son is not qualified to be where he's supposed to be, I think you should probably shut up and show some gratitude. You shouldn't be manipulating the media. You shouldn't be using clutch sports. And that's another thing. Jeanie Buss felt like LeBron James was she didn't like the power that clutch sports had, manipulating the media, manipulating different things. Now, you know what's funny about this whole situation is this is what we've been talking about. Shout out to my brother Two Off for TV, right? I think on YouTube now it's Apocalypse X Men or whatever. You know, YouTube changes all everybody tag names to their ats or whatever. But we have been saying stuff like this for in the mighty LDBC. We've been saying this stuff since I don't know since for real forever. You know, we've been saying this stuff. Uh, shout out to the brother Ticket TV. This all this stuff that's coming out now is stuff that I literally said 2, 3, 4 years ago on my page, and videos are still up. But dudes don't respect my basketball talk. Ah, you don't know what you're talking about. Stick to boxing, man. You don't know nothing about nothing, man. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, you don't. This is all from the LeBron, Glazers. You know what I'm saying? Man, you don't know what you're talking about, dog. Man, man, you just hating on LeBron. You hating on the black man. I thought you supposed to be pro-black, and you hating on the black man. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do, right? This is the nonsense that these cats engage in. But however, the truth of the matter is, the truth says something different. It appears that I was right. I told y'all from the jump I did not want Russell Westbrook going over to play with LeBron because I told you LeBron James. It was me. I'm taking full credit here because my videos are still up and all y'all ignored me. I told you back then, LeBron James is only going to the Lakers so that he can be in a Laker jersey when he passes Kobe on the scoring list and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And if him pulling in Russell Westbrook will only give him a distraction, a scapegoat, someone to blame when they're not winning, but LeBron is adding to his legacy, his stats. So when there's somebody when people start saying, "Well, why are y'all not winning though? Y'all not winning." Oh, it's Russ. He's only bringing in Russ for a scapegoat. I literally said that. The videos are still up from 4 years ago, however long it was. And everybody laughed at me. Man, shut up, man. This guy don't know. Who is this guy? 78 Sports. Man, stick to boxing, man. This guy don't know. Man, I don't respect the basketball knowledge, brother. Man, you don't know what you're talking about. Then I'm the one who also told y'all this. I told you that LeBron, everybody talking about how nobody wants Russ because they remember they dragged Russell Westbrook's name through the media. he sucked so bad. Even though he was averaging 17, 8, and 8. They, as a third option, he's averaging 17, 8, and 8. And somehow Laker fans or LeBron fans, I say he sucks. Right? They tried to destroy this man's career. Right? Russ was getting triple doubles every year before messing with LeBron. As soon as he go over there, he ain't been the same player since. Just slow down the progress of his career. Russ was on legendary status before he got to messing with this dude, and I saw it coming. The other brothers in the LDBC seen it coming. It wasn't a good fit, and I'm a Russ fan, and I told you it wasn't a good fit for the Lakers. As soon as I heard Rob Pelinka say, "Oh yeah, we got a plan for Russ," we're thinking about putting Russ on having him be a spot up shooter in the corners. For a spot up shooter in the corner for Russell Westbrook? Man, this is diabolical. This is a setup. Y'all want the boy, y'all trying to have the Brody out here looking horrible. And that's what they did. It was all a setup. All right. And I also told y'all, I said, once LeBron passes Kareem, he gets that scoring title and does what he wants to do, he will no longer need Russ, and then they will trade Russ. Man, shut up, bro. Man, who is this guy, 78 Sports? Man, this guy's a joke, bro. I don't know how y'all call this guy the general. Man, this guy just making up stuff. What happened after LeBron passed Kareem? Did he or did he not trade Russell Westbrook the next day? Bro, listen, man. I've been outside too long. Some of this stuff is not rocket science. It's very hard to see if you pay attention. If you take your emotions and feelings out of the equation, it's very hard to read the room. You know what I'm saying? Now, LeBron James, we all know LeBron seems to be he seems to be an excellent father. I admire that about him. I really admire his family structure and what he does. Like, he got the same woman he came in the game with. I think that's super, super dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope, regardless of how anybody else feels. But regardless with that, I can still separate that from what he does in the basketball arena, right? I have my criticisms of LeBron in the basketball arena. And it's funny how everybody know I'm a Milwaukee Bucks fan and I'm a ride or die Bucks fan, and y'all know Giannis is my favorite player. But you also hear me come on here and cook Giannis when he be getting on my nerve. But nobody calls me a Giannis hater when I come on here and cook Giannis and say that if he ain't happy, he can go. You don't. Nobody calls me a Giannis hater. But when you critique LeBron, somehow you a LeBron hater. It don't matter how much glazing of LeBron you do. You know how much props you give LeBron for anything else. You have to be full-fledged at all time, 120% on your knees, with your mouth open, ready to receive the drippings of the glaze. Because the moment you criticize him, I don't care if you don't like his shoe color, his fans will appear out of nowhere. But man, hey man, see, I knew it. You a fake pro-black. Yeah, you fake pro-black. You ain't no real pro-black. Like, bro, what do blackness have to do with anything? We're talking about who lost the game. Oh man, still, he's a brother, and you hating on the brother, man. And this is what LeBron fans do when they become very desperate, and they don't have any way to win the argument. So anyway, Jeanie Buss in this new ESPN report has basically proven my point, proven Too Raw for TV's point, proven Ticket TV's point, and everybody else who in the brother Dreamers Pro, all the brothers who have been on here talking about this stuff for years. All right, now ESPN is just now saying the stuff we were saying 4 years ago, however long it was, 3 or 4 years ago. ESPN is just now saying this stuff. So all the stuff we said, Clutch Sports manipulating the media, that's come out. Look at Rich Paul. He was just trying to get Austin Reeves traded so LeBron can get more playing time. LeBron faking his sciatic nerve injuries and stuff like this, hoping that the Lakers was going to suck without him. But they was good without him. He come back, now J.J. Redick, the coach that he vouched for, after getting Coach Darvin Ham fired, this young black coach fired because over your nonsense, you bring in J.J. Redick, who you did a podcast with. Now LeBron James out here talking about he don't care nothing about podcasts and all this type of stuff. He just focused on basketball. Man, miss me with the cap. And now JJ throwing you under the bus. Now JJ, that's right, Master JJ Redneck. After all that mess, JJ Redneck, he the one. He the one who throwing you under the bus now. See, that's how it happened. LeBron James is getting older. He's losing his influence. He's losing his power. He's on his way out. Look, his All-Star vote. The fans. And this is the first time I ever seen LeBron rank so low, I think ever, in the All-Star voting. He's not going to be a starter, right? He's losing his power and influence. Right? That's what's happening here. Losing his power and influence. LeBron James went to the Lakers because of his ego. He wanted to pass Kobe Bryant on the all-time scoring list in a Laker jersey. He wanted to pass Kareem on the scoring title in a Laker jersey. He's already given up on passing Michael Jordan in the championship. He know he can't do that. That's why him and Rich Paul have been on this campaign for the last couple of years in order to like try to change the goal, move the goalposts, change the narrative around championships, ring culture, and all this old stuff. And you the one who was talking about I'm gonna win 4, 5, 6, 7, not 8, not 9. You the one who was saying all this stuff. But since you can't pass Jordan on the all-time championship list, now you want to talk about other numbers. So the numbers only matter when they're in your favor. If the numbers are not in your favor, then it don't matter. And that's another reason why you wanted Russ on the Lakers, to slow him down, because Russ was embarrassing. Everybody talking about LeBron could average a triple-double if he wanted to. Okay, well, want to then. How about that? How about wanting to? Because Russ out there doing it. Russ an old man. He out there jumping around, out rebounding centers and stuff like that. He finding the open man, getting all these assists and stuff, getting over 10 assists a game. If Russ can do it, but see, if you bring him with the Lakers, and you know the public don't like Russ, the media don't like Russ, you know you can slow his numbers down, and you know you can use him as a scapegoat while you pad your numbers. Don't sound too crazy no more, do it. Yeah, I'll be taking all the apologies in the chat. I told all y'all this 4 years ago, and now ESPN saying, and now it's the gospel all of a sudden. Oh, ESPN said this. Man, shut up. I've been said this. ESPN said this, and ESPN said that. Y'all came to my page laughing at me, telling me to shut up and stop talking basketball. Now ESPN and Jeanie Buss said, and now it's the gospel. Yeah. So who's the real ninja? It ain't me. Sound like it's y'all. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. You did? And make sure y'all check your boy out on Patreon. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. That's Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on over there and get some of that good game. You know, I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. We're up out of here. Deuces.